A unique feature in your great room, an electric fireplace. I know, Carol, they really had to do some arm twisting. Tell us the benefits and why electric.
Well, as Neil pointed out, having a home be all electric has some benefits. And the only thing that we were considering having gas was a fireplace. And he had assured me that the electric fireplaces had come a long way in the last few years, and so we went to look at one. And he convinced me, and so we ended up putting an electric fireplace in here.
And you really can't tell if you just look at it that it's electric.
No, and it puts out heat.
So there you go. I know another important component and feature of this home that you particularly love is the laundry room area, very functional space. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we came from a house where the laundry room was the size of a closet, and of course that's where we had 3 kids and I was doing laundry all the time. So one of the important things that I wanted in this house was a large laundry room. And we were able to incorporate that, and that's where our extra refrigerator is. And actually, it's more of a mud room, but I will be able to use it when we entertain, to lay things out, to drop off your purse or shoes or whatever and get them out of sight. So I'm loving that aspect.
We're going to talk to Neil a little bit about the geothermal system as well as the air infiltration system, those types of things. But if I ask you, what's the biggest thing you've learned from going through this process and being someone who wasn't familiar with these things at the onset, what's the biggest thing you've learned, would you say?
Well, that I think it's important that people be aware of their alternatives when it comes to where they live and where they work, and that it's not impossible to take advantage of the technology that's out there. And it feels like in some small way, we're contributing to what may be a concern more and more in the future, but not only our future, but our children and grandchildren's future. So we just hopefully that we're a little more farsighted and hope we're going about it in the right way.
What I've learned is it's not as hard as I thought it would be. You can still have a house that looks like a normal house and is very livable and has not been as challenging as I thought it would be. But I think the key is to find a builder that is in tune with the green movement. And it's really Neil that has made it all easy for us.
And fun. It's been fun. It really has been.
Very good advice. Thanks so much, Carol and Chris, for sharing your home with us today.
Thank you.
Are there cost-effective ways to make energy efficiency work for you? Up next, we'll talk to the Armstrongs home builder, Neil Ezell. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
This segment is brought to you by Krings Interiors, where we design your dreams.
Welcome back to Home and Away. Today we're visiting an Energy Star rated home in West Lawrence, and joining us is the builder of that home, Neil Ezell. Neil, a lot of people may not know a little bit about your background, not just a builder, but a background a little more extensive than that.
Well, I have a degree in engineering physics from KU, and after graduating at KU, I worked for NASA in Houston, the Johnson Space Center, for a while.
Well, we're going to trust you to talk in layman's terms about some of the technical aspects of building this home. What inspired you to go from that kind of background into building homes and energy-efficient homes at that?
Well, I was raised in the building industry in this town. My father started building houses back in '59, and so, I grew up in building. I actually went to school to get out of building, but your genes are hard to avoid. So I ended up coming back, and we started building houses, and gradually I've gotten into making our houses more and more efficient. And it's kind of culminated in recent years where I've started doing a lot more Energy Star homes now.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that, and particularly the Armstrongs home. We say that it's Energy Star rated. For those not familiar, what does that actually mean?
Well, Energy Star, in order to be Energy Star, you have to have the house